mean, okay, whatever. But yeah, okay, that's cool.
That's a Moneybagg Yo song too.
Oh, that was her. I thought Eve got a song like that too. I believe.
I think her album is called Scorpio.
Yeah, man, Drake album called Scorpion. But that's cool though. That's cool though. Okay, you don't double back though. Look, okay, that's cool. So when a guy approaches you in person, what's the first thing you look at?
His approach.
Like what you looking at? His shoes, his hair.
No, his approach. I'm not a lot of things are fixable if they worth fixing. Like if you don't like a guy's clothes, but you deal with him, it's ways so you can change that around. You can buy him certain things and show that he look good and other kind of items, and he might change it up. So none of that stuff matters. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can meet a person with a lot of money, but he just chooses not to spend his money on clothes and shoes. He might invest, or he might, buy whatever. So I don't really care about clothes and shoes. I don't care what kind of car my thing is your approach. Your approach shows me who you are as a person, not what you got on or what you drive.
I feel you though. I feel that right there. So like you feel like would you ever be a side piece to a guy?
No, never have, never will be.
You ever been a side piece you ain't know?
No.
How you feel about women that like agree to be the side piece?
I mean, if they agree with it, then there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, that for me falls in line with being honest, because like I heard a dude say, lying is not player. Like you're not a player if you gotta lie to females. You feel what I'm saying? So as a man, if you honest and a woman still decides to deal with you because you gave her that choice, then hey, thumbs up to y'all. Because she made that choice. You know what I mean? She got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? It's probably fucked up to that other woman. But if that other woman knows, then it's not.
Right. I feel that. Like you ever said, has the guy ever cheated with you?
Yes.
So he cheated on somebody else to be with you.
So I don't think he cheated on her to deal with me. Okay, you know what? I'm a lie. He did cheat on me to deal with her because so I'm open. I'm grown. I don't care. My situations are all lessons. You know what I mean? So I was dealing. This is when I was probably like in my 20s, and I was dealing with a guy. We were together for a while. He was in the Navy, and I got pregnant, and he was about to get shipped off. Yeah. And so he was like, well, we agreed, like, let's get married. So that way, I'm overseas. You can have extra money coming in and take care of your bills and the household and things like that. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. 6 months in, I lost the baby. And I don't know, like I said, we didn't get married for love. We got married, for livelihood or whatever. So after I lost the baby, the livelihood really wasn't a necessity. Mm-hmm. And then it was like the real, like, I don't know if it was like my intuition, if it was my energy, or if it was just like the Lord looking out for me like he always do. But I wasn't feeling him like that after that. You know what I mean? And so we didn't stay together. I was due in November. He had a baby in December.
Okay, right.
So add that up.
How you know? So you knew he was the father?
Yeah, we was together. We were together. He was the only person I was dealing with. But she was in the Navy. So it was like he was dealing with me on land, and then, you know what I mean, started dealing with her.
Right.
Exactly. So.
Okay. Interesting. Sorry for the loss, though.
No worries. That was years.
Okay. Do you feel like, in a sense, a lot of women say they never cheated on the guy, but however, they was the woman that the guy cheated with. Is they both just the same?
Wait, say that one more time.
A lot of women say they never cheated on the guy. Okay. But however, they never talk about them being the woman that he cheated on with.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's still a part of honesty. That's a part of like playing the victim. It's a lot easier to be the victim than the villain. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, well, yeah, you know, men ain't, you know, whatever, because a man cheated on me or whatever. But and you're right. Some women don't want to, you know, admit to like, well, he cheated on her with me. You know, they don't want to because it makes them look bad.
You ever fought over a guy or a woman?
No. Nope.
You ever had a guy fight over you?
I wouldn't say fight. I would say like a little arguing, but not
over you.
Yeah, not physical though.
How that made you feel?
It was unnecessary because I wasn't dealing with both of them at the same time. It was just I dealt with one, and I was done with him, but he wasn't done with me. So when I began talking to somebody else, nothing sexual, not even in a relationship, he just found ways to always like, he turned into a low-key stalker. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You ever had like a crazy, you ever had like a crazy experience with an ex where he wouldn't let you go with him? Like he stalking you, broke in your home. I had one woman tell me on here one time, a guy broke in her house. I'm breaking the house. He was staring out the window like on some Michael Myers shit. Like just looking out the window. Like on some. Yeah, like.
No.
He look out the window, he gone behind the tree or some shit.
Oh, hell no. No, I didn't, or hiding in the tree. No, I didn't have one of those. I wouldn't say he was a stalker. I would say that when we split up, because he was so he got deported. He didn't get deported for him being abusive. He got deported. He went to jail for being abusive. Then he was fighting in jail, and then he got deported. So no, it's Belizean. I'm born in Belize, so he's back from where I'm from. But once he got deported, I would say he still stalked me from there. It was just like so. I'll say like this: he went to jail for domestic violence and was in jail and expected me to come to court. Like, no, he didn't do this, so he could get released. But I moved out here to Vegas, and so he like was like on my social media and everything, telling me that I was foul and that he was gonna find me and do all type of shit to me because I ain't going to court.
Right. We're gonna move on from that. That's crazy. What's a simple but hurtful phrase that you receive from someone?
A what?
What's a hurtful but simple phrase you receive from somebody?
It's amazing how you just sort of broken down Star Trek.
The tracking, that's why I broke it down to the barest essence of the Trek. I've been tracking everything about Star Trek. What's Captain Kirk's first name?
I can't think of one, to be honest.
Okay.
M.T. Kirk.
I feel it.
What's Mrs. Spock's last
Okay.
name?
So I just read something now. It said a rookie cop OnlyFans exposed. How you feel about like a police officer, a doctor, somebody having an OnlyFans, somebody with a noble job with OnlyFans?
I don't know. I guess it's all personal choice. I guess it depends on what they're doing on there. If it doesn't involve their job or have any, you know what I mean? Somebody just found it and they know what they do, then they're not doing it at their place of business. Then
it's crazy you mentioned that. I just seen something in Detroit where the bus drivers were caught having sex on the bus. It was like true shit, real shit. The bus was gone for 115 minutes. That's 2 hours, and people reported them, and they got fired eventually. They got suspended for a few days, then they got fired. Guy lost his job over some sex on the bus.
Who was he having sex with? A passenger?
Another bus driver. They were both driving. They were supposed to do their routes. However, they was clapping cheeks, and then got to McDonald's after some fast.
So you want to hear a funny comparison story real quick? My sister used to be in prison, right, California.
Before you go there, I was about to say, how you feel about that right there?
I feel like they both needed to lose their job because that was nasty. People got to sit on those buses, and then they nasty because they at work all day, and then y'all just gonna go get on the bus and be nasty. But that's why I said comparison story. My sister did fire camp. They used to bring them from the prison to do fire camp, which is they fight fires in California. Shit, they used to be in the mountains for days, 7-8 days. How you get caught? Because it's men camp and women camp, but they fighting. They didn't met up together. They having sex, but y'all out there 7-8 days, no shower, no nothing, and then they get caught having sex with each other in the mountain. Not my sister, just other inmates, men and women, and then they get sent back to prison. So like,
right, that's crazy. That's crazy right there.
That's
Rosa Parks, goddamn, fought for us to be on the front of the bus. Goddamn it, not for us to be having sex in the front of the bus. Goddamn it, Rosa Parks didn't fight for this right here.
So look, we got to switch that up. Rosa Parks wasn't the first one, but that's another. That's a.
Man,
story.
I ain't about to go there with you with all that black.
Yeah, that's another time.
Shit. But anyway, how you feel about like cops with BBLs, nurses and doctors with BBLs? How you feel about that shit?
I feel like they're doing too much. They doing too much. I seen a few cops out here with BBLs. Like they doing too much. Did you get a job to fight crime or to fuck crime? Like, you know what
Probably
I'm
both. They want to fuck on the. How you feel about a girl? I think I seen a girl at McDonald's get a BBL one time.
Like, how?
How you get your ass over there?
McDonald's must have some good ass insurance. Or they going to Mexico. You know, healthcare in Mexico is free. So
Well, what about this though? Your teeth fucked though. How you get your ass done but not your teeth done?
cause you ain't gotta have sex with their mouth. You know, some dudes don't care about the teeth. They looking at ass.
Why you think the black men love ass so much? They so ass.
Cause that's all black men grew up with. Unless you grew up in a different culture, that's all you know. Your mama had ass, your grandmama had ass, your great grandmama, your aunties. So that's what you see. So when you start looking for your woman, she gotta have ass.
Man, these niggas just ass backwards. They ass out of their mind. They acting like an ass. Okay. So like doing sex though, like do you feel like style matters?
For me personally, or just in general?
You, I'm talking about you personally. You.
No,
Okay. It's interesting. And why you say that?
because any size could not fuck you, right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Some dude could be nice and big and be clumsy, or drilling it, and you just like, okay, you done.
I'm convinced that both women want the same type of men, and they don't mind being side pieces for it. Like they want this 6'6". They want the sixes, 6 of height, 6 figures, and over 6 inches of meat.
So I think that's the new female, and I think that's the dream of the old female, because it's the want of the new female. And I say that because so like the past that female, you know, the ones that's past that, they seeing that pop out right now, and it's like, ooh, that's what I want. But yeah, he too young for you. And so then the females that's out right now, that's what they want, because that's what social media telling them that they want. But you're not gonna get that.
I mean, you got women talking about they don't mind being a part of a guy roster if he's over 6 feet or whatever the case may be. They don't mind being part of his roster, having this type of guy, or being the baby mama, or whatever the case may be. They don't mind being there if he got the 6 inches of the 6 figures, 6 feet tall, whatever the case may be, attractive. They don't mind it. They don't mind it.
They lie. They lie. Don't believe women when they say that. That's a lie.
Why
They
you
can
think they lie?
because they can say that they don't mind that, but women, we are what's the word? Empathetic and nurturing creatures by nature. So they can say they don't want that, but eventually they're gonna fall in love with that. They want to be the only one. They don't want to be no side piece. That's a lie. They say that so they're attractive to the guy that want the side piece. But their real agenda is to move the main piece and become the main piece, but then they're gonna get a side piece. So it's just gonna be a revolving door, side pieces.
Well, I think a lot of women are meant to be side pieces, though. They're not meant to be the main girl, the wifey, or they're not meant to be wives. A lot of them are meant to be side pieces and baby mamas.
So I don't think no woman is meant to be a baby mama or a side piece. I feel like every woman can be a wife or the main girl, I guess, as you say it. It's all about mindset. If you don't work on your mindset and put yourself in the right mindset, then you gonna be a side piece or just a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So like, and changing that's a lot of work to do.
What's your funniest sexual experience?
I can't tell you that on here.
You don't want to share with us?
I can't because
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Like Bob the Builder said, yes, you can.
okay, so because it's gross.
All right, make it PG-13.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Like what Obama said. Yes, you can. Talk to me now. It's me. Me.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh, no.
So I have people that you like you have dominatrix and stuff like that.
Right.
Okay, so I have like that kind of
That's your kinks and fetishes?
No, so not for me, but I have that. I have clients that I
You a
operate.
sex worker?
It's not too much like that. It's more of like
I ask you a question. Are you a sex worker?
no, because I don't work for sex.
Are you an escort?
No, you got to hear me. You said you want me to make it PG, so I'm trying to explain it.
Make the long story short.
I am. So so here we go. 'Cause I can't make it PG when it's short. So I have a client who likes to get crapped on. Does that make sense?
You did that?
Yeah. Well, I tried for 4 hours and I couldn't. So
you a sex worker?
we didn't have sex. There's no sex involved.
You was an escort then?
You have to have sex to be an escort.
You are a service provider, basically.
There we go. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
Because there was no sex involved.
How much he paid you?
I $400 an hour.
So it was a white man or a black man?
He was an old white man.
And he wanted you to shit on his chest?
On his face.
And you wanted to do that?
I couldn't.
So how did I want to be serious about this.
Okay, go ahead. You can laugh or be
Turn your
serious.
background down. Turn your background down. Do you like just squat over his face or how does it work?
So that's kind of not possible. It's like different things you can sit on. You know what I mean? And he lays under it for it to. He lays under it. You know what I'm saying for it to work.
So
But it's not. But it's not an easy process. So
what you ate that day? Wait. Slow down. What did you eat to try to make yourself defecate?
So I don't eat meat, right? So it was just like I had to take a laxative and then a lot of snacks, just vegetables, bread, just.
So why you ain't go to Dubai with them other girls getting shitted on? Would you get shitted on for Dubai?
Nope.
Why? For $10,000 you gonna get shitted on?
No, it's fecal matter. No.
Ain't nothing but $20,000. You about to be
I wouldn't give a
damn. You wanna be with a rich man in Dubai?
I can make that shitting on people. I don't have to make that getting shitted on.
Let me ask you this. How do you get a job doing something like this?
You live in Vegas.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Sometimes.
So what made you say, I want to sign up for this job shitting on old white
So
man?
this was crazy, right? I didn't sign up for that job. I'm a licensed massage therapist. So when
happy endings.
No, I'm an actual licensed massage therapist. Like I don't So when I was advertising, I wasn't doing nothing so I could lose my license. When I was advertising as a massage therapist, he contacted me for that. He didn't even want the massage. He didn't call for the massage at all.
What made
He
you
called for
agree
that.
to this? What
Huh?
made you say I'm going to itemize this and make some money off it?
Shit, because there wasn't no sex involved. Why not?
Yeah. What you at war over there? You with his house?
Huh?
You with his house?
You said when I went? No. We went to a hotel.
And you was like, I mean, it was one girl on OnlyFans that was selling farts.
Farts?
Yeah, would you do that? Would you sell your farts?
Nah, look. It was hard for me to shit on him. I can't.
She was farting in a jar and selling it. I was like,
who was buying it?
some fucking losers. These guys are certified suckers for buying farts. If you're buying farts on OnlyFans, I feel like anybody that buy OnlyFans is out of their mind. You got Twitter porn out here. There's no reason to buy OnlyFans.
There's like, a lot of weirdos out there.
I'm not buying just to see your girl down the street get cracked. Like, there's all this free stuff you can watch. Like, sir, wait. But okay. Kanye West had a song about giving head to his cousin. Do you think Kanye West is gay? When he was 14, he gave his cousin head.
His cousin's a guy?
Yeah.
I think he's bi-curious.
At 14, he did this. Do you think that still count against him?
I don't think that's gay.
You don't think it's
gay? You said, do I think he's gay now?
Yeah. And do you think, like, that was creepy, or was it kind of like R-wording his cousin? Because his cousin was like 11, he was 14. And they had watched a gay video from his mom's, and he gave his cousin fellatio. I think his cousin gave him fellatio, either or vice versa.
So, however it went, if he's 14, hopefully at that age he knew right from wrong, then he's 100% wrong. And I think as an adult, he probably is bisexual. And a little bit of a Fruit Loop. Because at 14, if you did it or let him do it and he's 11, that kind of makes you a pedo, you know?
Right. Would you have sex with a bisexual man?
If I did, I probably would know it. But if I knew it, then no.
Would you peg a guy?
Would I what?
Peg.
Peg? No.
Have you done it before?
I have. I didn't like it.
What made you do that?
I got paid.
I think you're a sex worker. You don't want to just say it. Like, you're a sex worker. It's okay.
See, the reason why I say no. Look, I don't mind. Like, I don't have nothing against it. My homegirl work on the strip. But the thing about it is, the reason why I say no is because I don't have sex with anybody. Like, there's no sex. You just
peg somebody that's sex, ain't it?
For them.
So why you didn't like it? Tell me why you didn't like it.
Because I'm not a guy. Like, I don't.
How much he paid you?
Huh?
How much he paid you?
$5.
How long? For how long?
It was like an hour and a half.
Hour and 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Did you think that was gay?
For me or him?
I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, well, I think it's bisexual still because he was married, and so it was just like, maybe in his head he didn't want to mess with a guy. You know what I mean? So it was like, find another way.
Okay.
To do it and not look gay, I guess.
But do you think it's gay ultimately?
Probably so. Maybe if he left his wife, he probably would go to a guy. If he's not dealing with one.
I mean, I feel like anything you do to woman ain't gay. I don't agree with that right there per se. Teach his own. But I think anything you do to woman, I don't think it's gay though. That's just my humble opinion. Why was the woman?
So would you let your woman lick your ass?
I'm not gonna answer that question on the internet. I'm not answering that question on the internet purposes. I'm not going to confirm or deny that information. Can't give any answer. You'll have to DM me for an answer. I can't answer that question on line. Right.
Wait, I already know the answer. How old are you?
I'm 28. How old are you?
I'm 44.
Okay, you've been around the block then.
What? What's around the block?
You got a high body count. You got sexual experience.
No. I do not, sweetheart. I don't have a high body count.
You don't?
At all. I have no children. I don't have a high body count. I've had up until now, I've been single the last 10 years of my life since I've been in Vegas. And before that, I can count on one hand how many relationships I had. I don't do side niggas and I don't just fuck when I'm not in a relationship. So I don't have a high body count at all.
You just get paid to pay cash from time to time.
Hey. And shit on them.
How you feel about the girl that do that? Do you think that's creepy to get shitted on in Dubai for like 10,000 or 20,000?
Yeah. I think it's creepy for a guy to do it. But, you know, I'm just saying, as far as me personally, I wouldn't do it, but I do think that's nasty.
Yeah. What's something no one warns you in your 20s?
Life
Life
gets harder the older you get.
Talk to me.
About how it gets harder?
Yeah.
Oh, because in your 20s, you're still kind of a kid. You still living kid life, you know? You hit them early to mid 30s on up into your 40s, then you got to do a lot more growing. You got to grow out of the person that you was in your 20s, and that's a lot of work. Or your life ain't gonna be shit.
You feel like it's okay for women to ask for a man to be in a relationship, ask for a man to be a boyfriend? Do you feel like men deserve romantic gestures from women?
Say that one more time, because I didn't understand this part.
Do you feel like women, it's probably the southern draw, do you feel like men deserve romantic gestures from women?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So it's okay for a woman to ask a guy to be a boyfriend?
No.
Should a woman propose to a guy?
No.
Why not?
Because the way it works with men and women are supposed to present and not pursue. And that's just living by the laws of God. Women are supposed to present and not pursue. And men are supposed to pursue and not present. That's how you get a man. That's how a woman gets a man, the man gets a woman. And you don't get these weird side chicks all over the place. Because if she gonna chase you, she'll chase somebody else.
Former adult film star shares how she gave her life to Christ and left her past behind. Like, what's your thoughts on this? A porn star now gave her life to Christ, and now she's a new born again Christian. What's your thoughts on that? People can change, you believe?
I think they can to some extent, if they're in the right environment to change. You can just say I gave my life to Christ. We don't.
How about this? Could you date a guy who was a ex-porn star?
No.
Why?
Because there's a lot of barebacking.
What you mean barebacking? Talk to me. What that mean barebacking?
Raw dog, no condoms.
Well, they get checked. They go screen.
Nah, no. I told you how old I am. You better look up Mr. Marcus.
I know what that is.
Yeah. So no thanks.
Could you marry a guy who's a felon?
Yeah.
Why would you marry a guy who's a felon instead of a porn star? A criminal, an ex-criminal instead of a porn star. Why is that?
Because sometimes people become people go to jail and catch charges. You never know what somebody's situation could be. Like, sometimes becoming a felon might not be a choice. You know what I mean? It might have just been your circumstances. But to sit around and fuck on a whole bunch of women without condoms, that's a choice.
I feel like both are choices in my humble opinion.
Okay.
But, I mean, teach his own. How you feel about women that don't go 50-50 in a relationship, but they want 50-50 everything in a divorce? You know, home, the bank account, the house, the cars, the resources, etc.
I'm biased about that. I'm biased in the fact that, shit, if the man ain't smart and he don't see the flags, then that's on him. But then I'm also biased at the fact that I feel like women that do that, that's already set up for them to do that from the beginning. They wasn't really planning to be there.
You said it's a setup?
Yeah, like it's not set up, but like that's already in their mindset. You know what I mean? When they get into that relationship.
What's the fastest way to let go of somebody that you love?
Like relationship, or
Oh,
you said the fastest way?
to let go of somebody you love.
Shit, just let them go. Move on. Cut all ties. Cut communication. What's gonna hurt more? You cutting ties or still dealing with them? They doing bullshit.
How you feel about women calls out? You know, women expect a man to spend money on them but have nothing going for themselves.
I feel like them men need to steer clear away from those women.
You said what? I can't hear the last part.
I said I feel like they need to steer clear from those women, those type of women.
I just seen a father say that you told a 6-year-old son that you must pay for everything as a man to be a man. Do you agree or disagree with that?
Well, I agree, but I don't think he explained it clear enough to him. I think he just gave him a blank statement.
Talk to me.
Because you can't just say as a man you pay for everything, because then that just makes him pay for everything for anybody. You gotta tell him as a man you pay for everything for somebody that's worth it. You know what I mean?
I agree. Okay, that's worth. So he should pay for everything. The woman, what should the woman do?
She should do the same. Like, I feel like if you guys are in a relationship and it's past like just date, even if it's dating, you know what I mean? Like if I'm dating you and you take me out to eat one night and then we go out, then one night I might call you like, hey babe, let's go to and then I'm paying for it. You know what I mean? I feel like if you invite, then you pay for it. If I invite, I'm paying for it. What's the invite for?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like basically at this point, women are using men for. They have 20 different guys and using them for 20 different reasons. So it's like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, this woman said something just now. Hold on.
In a long paragraph asking me to explain why they should do that. And they said now they understand the kind of woman that I am, on and on and on. And I said, no problem. No worries. Have a good day. I feel like this. I keep my nails done, keep my toes done. So nails, toes, every month. I get my hair done every month. This is a luxury style. I keep my hair up, right? So getting my hair done every month. Nails, toes, hair. I own my home. I got an acre of land. I have to get my grass cut. I get my yard work done by myself. All of that is covered by myself. I have a nice body. I get that done in the gym. I have a gym membership. I clothe my nice body with nice clothes. And so I have to go shopping. And I'm continuing to have this appointment where I'm spending $100 on myself, and you're interested in me? No, I don't have free conversations. And I implore you, if you're a woman who takes great care of herself.
How you feel about that?
I feel like inside she says all of that on, you know, for the internet, but she probably chasing a bunch of different dudes around, or she's entertaining a bunch of different dudes. Because for her to have to say all of that, it's like, what are you proving? You know
not even attracted enough to even get nothing like that. Her shit look like the Hulk Hogan hairline. R.I.P. the Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, it's like you can have all of that going and still merge with somebody else that has something going, and like you don't need to. That's like somebody saying, "Oh, I'm getting money every day. I make thousands of dollars." Clearly, you don't, because what do you need to tell anybody for?
Right, you know what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So they don't really. Makes sense. There's another woman, mother of 6, says her food stamp went from. Hold on. A mother of 6. Hold on. There's another video.
To work. I can't work. I refuse to work.
Oh, I seen
The
her.
whole reason I had kids was the amount of government benefits that you get for one child. And now, with the dependent age being 7 and younger, none of my kids are dependents now. None of them, because they're all older than 7. So how am I supposed to live? How do I feed my kids on $38? This is not okay.
What's your thoughts on that right there?
She
This low
fake.
life.
She fake. She do skits. I've seen her on there before because she was on there when the food stamp thing first happened, and she was the first one talking about that she lost her stamps and all this, and then it's a lie because I live in Vegas and we already seen the paperwork. All they did was change the how long you could be on food stamps, but it says 18 and under. So kids can be your dependents on food stamps until they 18.
Man, I feel like only low life only care about shit like that so they can scam the government. These are people that's never gonna pursue their goals and dreams. These are loser mentalities. They're gonna be living in terrible neighborhoods and looking for the government. They think they getting ahead, but they're really cheating themselves out of the future.
Well, the crazy thing is, it's more white people on food stamps than it is black people. So
It is
that's
correct.
why
There's
they're
more-
the ones you see.
But there's a lot of more white people in the world, I believe, than black people. Well, in America.
Well,
The world.
no, you know what? Well, that's for another one too. But that's just the way the white people set it up. You know those little boxes that you check: black, white, and Hispanic. They don't they don't tell you to check Russian, German. You know what I mean? So you just check white. So that makes them more populated. But they not.
A concerned husband says his wife can't be friends with her homegirl after she was caught cheating. You think that's right?
Yep. Either run them off or run her off with them.
You believe birds of a feather flock together?
Huh?
You believe birds of a feather flock together?
Oh yeah. You are who you around.
Tell me who your friends are, I'll show you who you are.
Of course. So that might not be her first time cheating. She just got caught.
Matter of fact, his wife probably helped her cheat. That's what they do too. They know a guy go through the phone or whatever. They had a homegirl set up an appointment, a different appointment, or they had a homegirl that takes the dude or something or whatever. Instead of having a second phone, they had a homegirl do it, or their mama do it, their sister do it.
Or they might plan to go out one night. You know what I mean?
Oh, girls night out. That's
Yeah.
part of the toxic marriage wheel. Everybody talking about getting married. Nobody talks about that. After you get that money and get that home that she tell you to get, because you gotta get this home you can't pay for. Now you gotta do this overtime. You gotta do all this. You know you couldn't afford it in the first place, but she told you she could give you some great, amazing head in this home on top of this island right here. Knowing you couldn't afford it, your budget was $150,000 or $200,000, but we about this $400,000 house. So now you about to do this right here. Now she going out late and doing all this.
People don't know their worth. Just like how you said, girls be chasing after these tall dudes. These dudes be chasing after these females that want all of this stuff and ain't worth half of it. And it's like you said, as soon as you get it all and you get nice and comfortable, now you got girls night out. Now you got your friends. Now she got this new best friend that's a dude all of a sudden that that you didn't meet until after y'all moved in. This is my friend.
Yeah. You feel like couples should have like friends of the opposite sex? Married people should have friends of the opposite sex?
I feel like if you're not strong in your relationship and in your mind, then no, you shouldn't.
I don't trust it. This is all another way of gaslighting and manipulate you to make you feel like you're going crazy, and so they can make you feel insecure. No, they just want to throw this insecure word. You're insecure because I can't have guy friends, or whatever. Fuck out of here. I guess I'm an insecure motherfucker. Then guess what? Kiss my ass. I don't need you.
Yeah, I don't, because I mean, like for me personally, I have guy friends. I have guy friends that have wives. I have guy friends that are single. We've never crossed that line, never talked about crossing that line. I put my, you know what I'm saying? I let it be known. If you feel that way about me and you want to be my friend just for that, then we can't be friends. You know what I'm saying? And so if I get in a
How are you
relationship,
benefit? Wait, slow down. How are you benefit from being friends with married men?
because I hang out with him and his wife. We go to the strip. We go downtown. We go we go eat. So it's not no.
What?
It's nothing.
Not like
It's nothing
twins?
sexual. Not at all.
How many times you should forgive somebody for cheating?
Never.
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 Is cheating a mistake?
Cheating is a choice.
It's a choice. Respect or loyalty?
To me, they're the same thing.
I don't think so.
Well, not the same. I feel like they run hand in hand. If you respect me, then you're loyal to me. You respect me enough to be loyal. Because loyalty is different in everybody's eyes.
I don't want nobody to be loyal to me because I could be, if I'm leading you down a path of destruction or chaos, I don't want you to follow me. Respect, I want you to respect me, but I feel like only animals can be loyal to you. You can treat an animal like shit, he'll come back or whatever because you feed them and clothe them or whatever, feeding them and giving them shelter, whatever the case may be. Animals should be loyal to you, but I don't believe people should be loyal to nobody. You should love people, respect people, do things like that, be kind to people. But as far as like loyalty, undying loyalty, I think a lot of people are behind bars behind loyalty. People are in the grave behind loyalty. I think people are in these toxic relations behind the word loyalty.
So loyalty looks different for me in my mindset where I'm at in my life because loyalty to me is like not following nobody. But loyal to me is like if I'm loyal to you and I respect you as my friend, then I should know when to tell you where you're wrong. And when you know what I'm saying, and try to not change, but steer you different. So that for me is loyalty. It's not following what you do, but it's like loyal enough to you as a friend to not let you go down that fucked up path.
But that ain't the definition of loyalty. Loyalty is just unblind and just doing what somebody tell you. Somebody just tell you to just go kill somebody. Shoot. That's what the street. See, the loyalty came from this dumbass street code. That's where loyalty came from.
That's that side of loyalty. Loyalty not in the streets is different. That's why I say.
I'm saying this is where the word arrived from. That word loyalty. It came from the street. So they wanted dummies to crash dummies to do whatever I say do, regardless of the fact, because I can give you some money or a place to stay. You supposed to have this undying, blindly love to me. Not love. I take that back. Not love. Because that's not true love. Allegiance. I don't want nobody to be allegiant to me. People think their kids should be loyal to them. No. Excuse me. No. Allegiance. That's what loyalty means, allegiance. I ain't allegiant to nobody.
Well, parents think their kids should be obedient to them. I don't think loyal. But then that's what I say, loyal's two sides, because when you get married, it speaks about loyalty. That's not the street side. That's why I say it's just two different ways of being loyal. Like nobody wants to be street loyal. Like you don't want to be loyal to no street niggas, of course not.
No, I'm saying that's where it came from. But there's like, I don't want nobody to be loyal to me because I feel like you be in a toxic relationship because of loyalty. That's why people think a 50-year marriage is a good marriage. I don't know, 50-year marriage could have been a toxic marriage. That could have been a wasteland. But we thinking it's because they've been loyal to me. I don't want my woman to be with me out of duty and obligation or allegiance. I want you to do this because you really want this as bad as I do. I don't want no blindly allegiance or what the hell?
So if that person wanted just as bad as you do, right? They want to be married to you just as bad as you want to be married to them. They love you just as much as you love them. And then you guys decide to connect and make that a union. And they decide that I'm going to be loyal to you, not blind loyalty, but I'm loyal to you because you who I choose to be with, you who I love and I want to be with. You don't want that either.
Man, teach his own with it. Okay. I was about to say, where could a guy finish that on you though? Let me have to say, where can he finish it?
It depends on our relationship.
On your face?
You said it depends on our relationship.
Okay.
If you my man and we in this and this is us to the end, then yeah, anywhere. But if we just dating and we not nowhere, shit,
You like
in a
you like-
condo.
Right. People still use them? I ain't know people still use them. People
Yeah.
like STDs don't exist.
What? You crazy? Hell yeah.
I feel it. You like the back door or the front door? Like
Both.
both?
Wait. Wait. Hold on. Rewind. You mean back door
Yeah.
like doggy style or back door?
No,
or
like-
exit?
The exit.
Oh no. That's the exit. It's not an entrance. No.
Right. It's crazy. Okay. You think a guy is suspect if he like to do anal?
Yeah, in my opinion.
Why you feel like this?
Because it's a bunch of perfectly good vaginas. What do you need anal for? Like, what are you looking for when you want to put your penis somewhere that I doo-doo out of? Like, I don't get that.
Oh man. You'd be surprised some women like that though.
But, well, hey, like that right there, to each his own. I know everybody's G-spot is in different places, but
They did say scientifically the guy's G spot is in the anus. Scientific.
yeah, that's why I got that little piece, the gooch, in between.
You play with the goose.
Yep.
You lick the goose.
If you my man and we, hell yeah. But
Yeah. So you basically lick the guy's ass too.
we've been in, yeah, I'm just gonna say that.
Did you ever like have a threesome?
You said, have I ever had one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was young. I was like in my 20s. It wasn't what I thought it was.
But the girl and the guy.
It was a girl and a guy. It was two girls and one guy. It wasn't that's a train. Two guys and a girl is a train. Two girls and a guy is a threesome.
So you ever had a train? You saying?
No trains.
Would you do it?
You said, have I had any trains? Is that what you just said?
No. Would you do it? Would you do a train?
No. Mm-mm.
You want to do it? Not for the right price? Even for the right
No.
price?
Nope.
Why not?
That's gross.
It's gross. I feel that though. I feel that. Man, it's true though. You know what's crazy? A lot of women watch that. I searched up what type of porn women watch, and they watch gay and gangbang.
I don't know why.
You watch that too?
I watch porn, but I don't know. I can't get into watching porn where men have sex with women because I'm not into women, and then it's fake to me. Like all that noise. Like you get fucked all day long. You're not making all this noise. Like there's no way in hell.
I mean, women have babies, so ain't no way no guy penis is that big make you screaming like that. They push out babies. Ain't no way no guy penis is making them scream and do all that hollering and sweating.
Exactly.
So what type of porn do you watch?
I like when men masturbate.
You watch that?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one you watch?
Yeah.
You know the other one?
I think that's sexy.
Really?
But the dude gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? Like he gotta be fit. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay, so you want them all oiled up with baby oil.
all of that. And he gotta talk right. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how when you have sex with a female, you talk into her ear and stuff like that. I like that. I don't wanna see you fake fuck some girl that's making random noises and shit.
Like, you think that, so you can tell if the noise is fake or not?
I mean, think about it. If you're doing porn, I'm pretty sure your vagina's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. So there's no way in hell. Like, even in they butt, we know butts don't contract back. Like they open and they stretched. Like that's it. So it's like now you doing anal and you still doing all this yelling. Like,
What if they get no penetration though?
yeah, that's even gross. Cause now you got your balls just sitting on top of another dude's balls, and then y'all things is rubbing, and then all her holes is just being stretched out. And then don't let a third guy pop in. Now you gotta put his thing in your mouth. So it's just like
I mean, some women like that though. Some women into it.
they don't like that. They like getting paid for it.
No, I'm
I
talking about
don't
you
know
straight.
no woman who wants to have 2, let alone 3.
Yes, they do. On the dark side, if you're on the dark side, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I can't discuss too much.
I know what you're talking about.
If you're on the dark side, you know what I'm talking about. You have swingers, you have different type of lifestyles, and all that. You been to a
I
swinger
know
party?
we got the Red Rooster out here, and we got the Green Door.
I mean, you know, if you know, you know, type. That's all I'm gonna say. But you'd be surprised. A lot of women like kinky, wild, nasty things like that. A lot of women like those things.
Yeah, that's true. A lot more white women, but yeah, that's true.
Black women too. All of them.
I didn't say black women don't. I just said a lot more white women.
You said a lot more white women.
Yeah.
I feel that. I mean, yeah. How you feel about BDSM though?
To each his own.
Good.
To each his own. It's just certain things I just be looking at, like I seen a dude like vacuum sealed to a mattress.
What the hell?
And he had the little thing, you know how they go diving, when they go scuba diving. He had that in his mouth, and it was like sticking out of so you couldn't really tell it was a person, and the girl was like, breathe. He was like, oh. I said, oh no, you know what?
Well, you was watching that at?
I said it was on Instagram.
Oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's crazy, right there. Speaking of money, you think people who do like Fear Factor, people do anything for money? When you eating bugs and stuff like that, just people to do anything for money?
Yep.
Would you do anything for money?
Nope.
I mean, you just shitting on the guy for $400.
That's not anything though. And look, that's waste. I'm not putting myself in harm. You know what I'm saying? So, but you flip it around. If I was the guy, you see what I'm saying? That's like Fear Factor shit. Like, no. Mm-mm. Some things you just can't put a price on. You know?
What's something you would do for money?
Shit on somebody.
I mean, you already did it.
Exactly. I would keep doing it. I don't know. I guess all the things all the fetishes that I do, I would keep doing them because they, like I said, they don't involve sex and
But these still sexual related things, of course. What are some case of fetishes that you're into you want to share with us?
I don't have any.
You don't have none?
None.
What's your best sexual experience you ever had? You want to share with us?
My best one?
Yeah.
The first time.
Okay.
First time is always the best time.
All right, Marcus Houston. I am the X. His next
I'm weak.
and Marcus Houston. It's interesting, right? You say your first time.
It is. First time is the best time. Prom night.
So you was 18 when you lost your virginity.
17.
Okay. When did you graduate high school?
99.
Why you think you're not married yet?
Because I did it already. Well, of course I didn't do it for love, but it's just not something that I was. Same reason why I don't have kids. Just not something I wasn't into.
You want to have kids?
Mm-mm.
How you feel about women in their 40s and 50s having kids now?
Personally, I think if they're taking care of themselves, I think for the livelihood of the kid, I think it's smart.
Okay. I don't know. I don't like it because geriatric pregnancy, the child has a higher chance of dying, of death. A child has a chance of dying. I don't think it's good for your health wise, to be that age. Who want to have a baby? Who want to be 60 years old with a 15-year-old child? That's supposed to be your granddaughter, not your actual daughter. Like, it just, I don't know.
But I think that's what society put on it, because that's why I said if they take care of themselves, because men's sex drive go all the way until they 99. You know what I mean? Even women's will stop in their 40s and 50s. So my thing is, if you think about livelihood, Think about yourself. You might be doing good right now, but you probably gonna be all the way together when you in your 30s and 40s. So why throw a kid into the mix now when you're in your 20s and it's gonna back you up when you can hold off and wait until you good and settled and you got all the time in the world for that child.
Well, you be 48 years old with a toddler, like.
What that mean? You be 48 years old with your grandkid. What's the difference? When you got a child that don't want to take care of your kid.
Wait, let me finish. That's your grandchild. That's not your primary responsibility. That's your secondary responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. I don't know. I wouldn't want to have no kids at 45, man.
Now, we both black, and we know a lot of these kids being raised by their grandparents, and their grandparents
It's not how it's supposed to be. It's not.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's still the same thing. Right. Exactly. It don't 100%. But if your kid ain't taking care of their child, then as a 40 to 50 something year old grandparent, now you got a brand new child.
That's why these grandparents is overworked. That's why they burnt out, because they had to start over again without even taking the chance of taking a break. Usually as a grandparent, you're supposed to be in your twilight years, relaxing, enjoying time, enjoying life, working for 30, 40 plus years, and that's supposed to be your golden years. Not raising children and doing shit like that. That's how I look at it.
I know it's 4 of us from 51 to 39, and only the 39-year-old got kids. So my parents is.
You feel like a woman in the nightclubs and partying in her 40s can never be trusted in any relationship?
Nope, she can't. Why are you still outside?
I be seeing women in their 35, 30 plus still in the club. Like, what are you doing outside? Like,
what are you looking for?
Like, I see a bunch of 40-something-year-olds listening to damn, oh, she geeked up. Oh, I might be. Like, what? Listening to Nelly Hot in here? Still listening to goddamn Kaya, I don't trust no nigga.
Well, so the thing, I'm kind of biased on that too, because I look at it like, you know, of course that's the music they grew up to, so I get still listening to that because that's what you knew. What I don't like is when they in their 40s and they listening to this shit that's out right now, doing all this goddamn twerking and ass popping, throw that ass in a circle.
That's another thing. These grandmas these days is different. Grandma back then was better, in my humble opinion. These grandma now ain't worth the shit. They want to be in the club twerking.
Oh yeah.
Partying, they trying to dress like they damn granddaughters or daughters. It just is a fucking mess.
But you know why that's like that? Because of programming, right? That grandmother had that daughter early and didn't know nothing or didn't know how to teach her not to go out there and bust it open and have kids early. So she had that kid early.
And now she feel
like y'all damn near the same age.
Well, this is the thing also. She feel like she missed out on life partying and clubbing. She thinks she missed out on life being in the club. Ain't nothing in the club. I done been to every damn club. I felt like I done been to strip clubs. I've been there. It's nothing in the club but a waste of time. There's other stuff I could have been doing. Like I could have been doing hobbies or other things. Rather go bowling to do some other. It's nothing in the club. It is a bunch of fucking waste of time. Bunch of niggas, bunch of bitches went there with stinking ass breath. I went out for New Year. That bitch breath was hot as a motherfucker.
Drinking all that goddamn alcohol. Hey, how you? Okay, you know what happened? New Year, bitch. I'm out.
Breath stinking. Oh, it just is a mess. And a lot of these people are poor. Let me ask you this question though. Do you ever see the advertisement of a Ferrari on TV? Have you ever seen an advertisement of a Bentley?
I'm gonna say not no more. Not no more. In the 80s, late 80s, all of that shit used to get advertised because cigarette commercials was out, but not no more.
You know why? Because those people ain't at home watching TV. They ain't out doing dumb shit, partying and shit like that. They out here making shit happen, making investments or creating inventions. The hell, like, it's just the mentality of people. Like, I don't know. I seen a club with a bunch of 40-something-year-olds. It was pitiful, man. It was pitiful. I don't want to see I don't want to hang with, I don't want to party with a bunch of 20-year-olds. Definitely with the 30 plus and 40-year-olds. Like, what, y'all?
It's the same way out here. We got a place called Blue Martini. It's kind of the only little club you got close to the strip where all the black people go. And they know the ignorance of black folks because they got the club split into two parts. When you walk in, it's the dance floor and the bar. You see old niggas with the pimp hats on and the jackets and young females on the dance floor. You cut through the hallway, it's another side with tables and live music. And those are the people that's sitting at the tables and just singing along and enjoying the music. So they know you got two different types that hit the club.
Hold on, I got a few more. Women that don't let, you feel like women that don't let men know that they're on their period before they go on a date, before coming over to a man's house, or before going on vacation with them are terrible human beings, true or false?
That's a hard answer. Because I don't think, I can't answer that because I think every situation is different. It's hard to answer that. But, okay, so I'll say true and false. True she is if you dealing with this man and you going on these little trips or wherever you going because he trying to hang out and you kind of know what he doing. But false if y'all in a relationship. I shouldn't tell you shit. We just going.
So you feel like they should tell, they should?
Yeah, I feel like they should. If it's just like if you invited me on this trip or you paid for this trip and we supposed to be going somewhere, but I don't tell you that I'm on my period, so that means you just not gonna get none. But I know that you took me on this trip so we can hang out like that.
I feel like that's diabolical, bro. That's just despicable. Yeah, it's just terrible. And like, bro, like you eat and they do this shit to play these games. I can't stand women that play these games and then want to play innocent. That just irks my fucking nerve. It just grind my gear. Like you know what you're doing. I had a woman that built this, and it's just very disgusting human beings that do this shit.
Yep.
You want to get a camera 360?
Nope, because my short's hella little.
You don't want to show?
I don't be wanting TikTok to think that I be on here like that. Because when I go live with my friend, she a white girl, she get up and do all of that. So I be trying to stay in
you to do it, though. Come on now, you giving us all the rundown. Do it for us, please.
Oh my goodness.
Do it for us. Do it for the kid, baby. Do it for the kid, okay?
Somebody thought I didn't have no shorts on because of the color that they was. So
No, you just that ebony color. Can it clap? It's back there. It's all there. Hold on, do it again slowly. You did it so fast, though. Do it slowly, please. Do it slowly.
What's slowly?
This is like slowly rotation. Right. Clockwise. All right, now counterclockwise. Oh yeah, it's back though. We can see the cup on that thing back there.
There we go.
Can it move? It move a little bit. It looks stiff.
No, that was just one cheek. I just did one side.
Can you make the other one move?
No, I cannot.
Look, that's all you. That's all natural.
Yes, thanks to my grandmother and great grandmother.
Oh, so you had ass your whole life?
All the women do.
And what age you start getting ass like that?
12.
Oh yeah. Was it like embarrassing when you first got it, or what?
No, not really. I don't know because you had some boys, you know, like, oh, you got a big old booty, and
you let them touch on your butt and shit.
No.
What about now? You let people just touch on your butt and shit, or not?
No, hell no. Mm-mm. I mean, girls, yeah, I got homegirls. They call me Judy. They always grabbing on my ass and shit, but
She be poking out. It be poking out like that for real.
a lot. I don't know. To them it do. To me, I don't think so. But you know, everybody see themselves different.
You try to cover it up when you go out in public? Or?
I do. I wear sweatpants and them little long sweaters that come past your knees.
Why you trying to cover it up though instead of showing?
Well, it's not really covering it up. I just be like, I'm at an age where I just be like, I don't feel no need to like, I gotta put this on so I can go out. Like, who am I looking for? You know what I mean? Like, I want to go out and just enjoy myself.
You're not looking for the hoes no more?
You said no more?
Are you looking for the hoes, yes or no?
No, I ain't looking for no hoes. I'm just saying, like, for females that go places and they always talk shit about, oh, this dude try to talk to me, these niggas get on my nerves, but then you wear tight little ass shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, you don't want that attention.
Well, I mean, men can spot a fat ass in a body bag in a damn trash bag. A bitch be wearing a trash bag suit, wearing Hammer clothes, MC Hammer clothes and shit, dressed like TLC and still spot a fat ass.
That is true.
Like they got a radar. Niggas got a radar when it comes to a fat ass.
Yeah, black men do. I got ass radar for real.
I like
y'all can see it from the front.
I done got catfish like that. They got thick thighs with no ass, but
ooh,
they say the little booty girls winning right now. What you think?
Hey, if they are, shit, I hope somebody winning. There's somebody for everybody. So
I care about titties now. The older I get.
You like titties? You a titty man?
Yeah.
That's what's up. How you become a titty man?
I don't know. It just happened overnight. I care about areolas.
Just happened overnight. Titties.
What size you is?
I don't know. Victoria's Secret told me I was a D, but I don't think she was right. I think I'm a C. But you know,
a D cup?
Yeah.
That's a sports bra or just a regular bra?
No, it's just a regular bra. But I got a top on, but this is a regular bra. She told me I was a D. I kind of called her out of her name. When she told me that, I had to apologize.
Victoria's Secret?
Mm-hmm. You know, they come out and they measure you.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, yeah, you're like a D. I'm like, bitch, get this thing off of me.
Yeah. I love titties now, the older I get. But you got any questions you want to ask me before I let you go?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
So, you do this a lot?
Yeah, I do this a lot.
Okay. You said you don't have any kids? Or do you?
I don't. Now that I know of.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you be raw dogging it too. All right.
No. I'm a man of God.
You said not that you know of.
I'm a man of God.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. G-O-D. So, how do you, what is your take on, like, I want to say, what's the question? Like, being, like, what do you see as being honest in a relationship? And I mean, I'm talking about on a level of, like, dealing with other women or, am I saying this right? So you can answer me. Well, I know what I'm trying to ask you, but it's not coming out right.
I mean, honesty should be the focal point. I feel like transparency should be the number one thing. Should be honest. That's good too, to not lie, but transparency is just coming out and being visible and showing everything. So, hope that answers.
You said you're 28.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself wanting to get married and have kids at some point, or is that not no?
I'm trying to feed myself. I ain't got no money to feed nobody else.
Okay, so now that you say that, right? So when you think you ready, say you like when you settle, when you set, you like 40.
Nope.
You think you still gonna want kids?
Nope. Don't want children, and I don't want a wife. Be a bachelor. I'm gonna ride this thing out till the wheels fall off.
Okay.
Besides, I already got engaged when I was younger, so I already tried the taste of it. I think more people should get engaged, or you should be boyfriend and girlfriend long enough. I believe you should go ahead and get married, but engagement is cool. I agree with it. You can see whether you want to continue with it or not, but I realize it wasn't for me. I ain't mad at you. Hey, if you want to get married, hey, go ahead. But make sure you can afford a divorce if you decide to get married, or can you afford child support if you're a man, if you have kids. I'm not going to tell you not to have married to get kids, but make sure you can afford a divorce, or make sure you can afford child support.
And that sucks.
It does, man. It's reality. So that child support ain't no joke. $1,000 of your check gone, you got to pay for the insurance. Shit.
And that just follows up on what I said about it not being a bad idea to not have kids in your 20s and early 30s. Like, it's all about how you take care of yourself. It shouldn't matter how old you are, how old you're going to be when your kids get older. Your whole focus when you have kids is not on you no more. It's to provide those children with a stable life. And when you young and your kids is young, nobody's life is stable. And you fuck those kids over. You trying to raise yourself. You trying to raise them. You trying to work for you and them. It's a lot going on.
Teachers on. You got any more questions for me?
No, that's it. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, I love having you on though. You enjoy the question?
I did. I need you to have some written down for me next time so we can
We were too long for you?
Huh? No, I'm saying I need you not rush it. I'm talking about have some written down so we can have more questions and answers.
You feel like we're too short?
No, I just feel like you didn't have enough questions.
I thought I did. God damn. You want me to write a book? You want to
My bad. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I went to college. I got my associates and I got my bachelor's in teaching. I was a teacher for years. I was a substitute teacher. I kind of got tired of it because these kids is crazy as shit. So
you look like you a teacher with them glasses on. You want to give them another 360 before we go?
nope.
You don't want to give them one for the road?
No, I'm gonna take my medication so I can take my ass to sleep.
I appreciate you coming on. Thank you, gang.
All right, no worries.